Alright, everyone. Shoe Shack Redemption here for month 3 / week 11 of our Attitude Era Challenge, where we are taking WCW to the top. We're not at the top yet. Well, I guess we technically are, not by fans, but since we did get our first GM trophy, we are technically in first. Let's go ahead and check out the journal to see what promises we have. Sable wants a Tier 3 appearance, or Tier 3 arena appearance. That's going to be costly. Kind of ruins the goal of getting to the money challenge of 600,000 to get that homecoming card, which is a beautiful power card. But by upgrading to Tier 3, that will bring us in more money as well. So I guess it'll pay off quickly, I hope. We want Goldberg wants to tag with Flair in the next 3 weeks. Billy Gunn wants 2 weeks off, which his stamina is super low anyway, so that should be fine. I am curious. Sable's morale is good, so it wouldn't be the end of the world to disappoint her a little bit. But I think it's a good idea anyway. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Get Tier 3, so it increases, more than doubles the capacity. Show quality goes up 3%. Ticket price goes up. And we get a backstage brawl, which we might want at some point. We got all sorts of assets because I've kind of laid off on upgrading these because of the money. But hopefully we can keep the rest of this show pretty cheap. So, let's see what we have here. Stamina-wise, we could do AJ and Raven again. I think we will. They'll already be at level 4, so maybe we do something else with them afterwards. That's probably going to be match 2 because AJ's not very popular. We'll see. We can do Canyon and Ray. So let's go ahead and do that. They're only a level 1. What was Triple H's? Do not book your most popular cruiser. Well, that is Ray. Pre-match physio. I think we already have one. Actually, we don't. We have a health spa. We have 2 health spas and an injury rehab. So no pre-match physios, but we'll risk it. I think we'll probably need Ray on this card, so. I know I said I traded for Goldberg and then I was going to turn Flair heel, but seeing how Goldberg wants to tag with Flair, I was going to put them against the tag champs, which they're already in the rivalry with the Outlaws, so it's Just Incredible and I almost said Mongo. Hugh Morris. Whoops. So I was going to do, let's take that out. Let's have Flair and Goldberg. And then I thought I'd do a run-in on Flair with Hall. So then Scott Hall can be Flair's next opponent, since Hall doesn't have anything going right now. And that will not be for the titles, because we don't want Flair and Goldberg winning the tag team titles. And that leaves, we want to turn Donna Matrix heel. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Role change. And then Sable's going to call out Donna. And the fact that she's making an appearance on the show should count for the promise. So that leaves Mongo. We need a heel. We've got 4 faces here, all bruisers and fighters. These guys are already in a feud with somebody. We don't have somebody to go against Booker. I think I mentioned turning Mongo heel to do that, but we need a match for this show. This is probably going to be the main event. I guess technically since that's level 3, that might be better. Maybe that becomes like a tables match. Sure. So we need potentially a heel fighter. Could be a specialist too, but let's look for a level 10. Sure. Should find some good guys here. That's going to be, might cost a lot. Shane Douglas, D'Lo Brown, and the Disciple. Stamina-wise, Shane, and popularity-wise. Cost-wise, the Disciple. We could eventually make him kind of a tag with Hall, with the NWO. I'm a fan of D'Lo. We got 2 ambulance specialties and a special guest referee. None of those are great match specialties to have. I could just sign him for a couple weeks and then use my power card that extends all contracts by 3 weeks eventually. So I think I'm going to go with the Disciple just because he's cheaper. Let's do 4 weeks because that will take him through to the pay-per-view, right? 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, no, we need 5. Just kidding. We just started. So 5 weeks. He's got basic stamina. Okay, sure. And then we'll do a Mongo Disciple matchup. That's rough. I don't know if everybody watching... It still makes me laugh how big Mongo is in his render. But yeah, neither of these guys were known for their match quality in the ring, so that's going to go there. There's no way it'll outperform that one. I think we'll be fine there. I think based on these guys' popularity, and they've got champions involved in a run-in, I think that'll outdo this one. Maybe we do it this way, just in case. Yeah, let's do that. We got 21,000 because that costs $10,000. Ouch. So let's do an advertising for probably Road Dogg because Billy needs rest. That'll cost nothing and hopefully get us some money. And then I think I'm actually going to play a health spa, maybe just the one, on Booker T. Get him a little more stamina since he's not being used this week anyway. Yeah, this classically trained power card. I have now, I think, 4 people with contracts. Hugh, AJ, Disciple, Scott Hall. So all 4 of them, I could extend them for 3 weeks for free. So, and I also have this that extends somebody by 4 weeks. And this one extends 2 weeks. So we're good. We just have to remember we have those. We could do this. Probably wait for somebody to get close to like a level 15 or 20, and then push them over the hump. Okay. I'm not going to use any power cards against anybody this week. I need to remember to use... backstage booking, I probably want to use it at PLE. I don't really have much to use against anybody, so let's go ahead and call this a show and hope that we make some money. Let's go. Alright, tables match. AJ and Raven. AJ picks up the win. 3.5 stars. Rivalry does not go to level 4, so we can do that again even. Donna's a heel now. Canyon and Ray. Ray wins. That's a level 2 now after a 2.5 star match. Sable did not work because her promo skill's a 1. That's rough. Mongo and Disciple, 2 stars, come on. 2 stars, no rivalry. He only lost 1 popularity for $10,000. I will gladly take that. And we've got the tag champions against 2 of the biggest stars of the run-in from Hall. 2.5 stars, so it does beat the Mongo Disciple. And we did get the rivalry from Hall and Flair. That's beautiful. So we still have to find something. Oh! Ooh. We could do Goldberg and Booker T. They are Bruiser Fighter, but they're both faces. We'll see. Okay, Maya and Luna, no title on the line. They've got 6 women and they don't know what to do with them. Kidman went down in popularity for his promo. This is a fatal 4-way. Some very unpopular people. China wins, I'm not sure. The only match she's lost was when Luna won the title. These are the tag team champions calling each other out. They have a rivalry. I don't know what's going on. Raw's weird. Sting and Red Monsoon still going at it. They stole Sting. I mean, I wanted to get him. I just hadn't searched for him yet. Owen Hart's getting a little more popular. British Bulldog is the U.S. champion, but not defending his title against Sabu. 3.5 stars. Over on EC Dub Tag Team, Jericho and Chester. Chester was on our show for a week, I remember, against Psycho Sid and Lurch. So Psycho Sid's finally done going against Eddie Guerrero, it seems. Jericho and Chester. That kind of seems like somebody Jericho would have in his crew right next to Ralphus. I wonder if anybody's made a Ralphus on Community Creations. I kind of want to search it. Hogan changed class to a giant. I wonder what they'll do with that. We got Olaf and Adrian Williams. This is going to be a terrible match, I hope. 1 star. We got a rivalry. Hardcore Holly did nothing. We've got Jake Xanadu, who is a quite large cruiserweight, I must say, up against Robert Roode. Or Bobby Roode at that point. 1.5 stars. Rivalry started. Eddie Pop and Eddie Guerrero. Battle of the Eddies. Hoovy and Undertaker. So I don't know who they're going to put up against Hogan. Hogan is who I just traded to them to get Goldberg. Undertaker's hurt. So maybe Hoovy and Hollywood will get something going. Our main event was not great, but our opener was tied for the best match overall. We got just under 37,000 fans. Not amazing. We did get $90,000. That's nice. 10,000 of that was from Road Dogg, but Flair and Goldberg make an incredible tag team. So I think anytime somebody requests to tag with somebody, I'm yet to see it not turn out to be an incredible tag team. If you've seen differently, let me know. But I imagine that's why they ask for it, is because they know they'll have chemistry with them. Oh, what else did we have here? Oh, Disciple got a DQ. Scott Hall jumped Flair. Hogan for Goldberg trade. Dominatrix becoming a bad guy. Bad lady. Road Dogg was actually pretty good in his promo. Heard rumors who signed the Disciple. Yeah, don't get why WCW want to push Canyon. Because he's good. He's an innovator of offense. Sable trying to lay down the law. It did work. Mysterio's dominant. Cool. 45,000 for Raw, and they got quite a bit of money too. Interesting. And on ECW, 27. They had a bad show, but also made $84,000. So we're all hovering around the same money, it seems. So I am 9,000 fans behind Raw, but still 30 plus ahead of ECW. And still nobody else has got their first GM trophy. We're on our way to Fastlane here. Sable loved being on a bigger stage. It didn't make her happier. Cool. Goldberg's just so happy that he had a great tag team, and he's got perfect morale. Alright, so we still need Billy Gunn to rest this week, but otherwise our promises are fulfilled. If we rest our solo champions, so Sable, it's just primary solo champions, so Sable and Flair. I mean, a Get Schooled 3 is pretty nice. We'll see if we can do a card with that. We will go with Disciple and Mongo again. Hopefully it works. That's probably going to be match number 2. Sable needs to rest, so that would be a call out from Donna. Let's just see if we can do it that way. I mean, that means we won't have a women's match on the show, but I wonder if having at least a women's call-out helps. We could do Scott calling out Flair. Ray and Canyon can go again. We might have the exact same show minus the tag. Raven and Styles one more time. And then I actually thought, since Billy needs to rest, the Road Dogg really needs to rest too, I was thinking Hugh Morris, since he's a class match with Booker T, that could work. And Booker has enough stamina now, because that rivalry could then go on to the next PLE. Let's try that. Do I want it to be a title match? Probably. We could make one of these. Yeah, let's make this a title match. Add a little bonus there. And who has more stamina? These guys. Let's make that a tables match. It's no rivalry though, so I feel like... or do we do it normal? Is it going to outperform Mysterio and Canyon, who are level 2? Disciple has more ring XP than Canyon, but they are way more popular. They got a 2-star match last time. I think we try it. I hope they at least, maybe they tie. Alright, we're doing a call out from Hall to Flair. We need to do something with Goldberg. What if I put Goldberg in that match too with Hugh and Booker? Is there a chance the wrong guys get in the rivalry? Yes. Yes, there is. We don't have to do this. We could sign somebody for Goldberg to squash, just to get him some more popularity. We could do Cole Quinn or Rich Orikawa, who's a fighter, matches up. I don't want that to start a rivalry, though. I kind of just want to recreate the streak of Goldberg, though. Have him squash a bunch of no-names to begin with and work his way up to something else. Maybe we just do an advertising from Goldberg. He's a 1, just like Flair. That's not good. They could lose a lot of popularity. How much is a self-promo? 25? Okay. We'll hope that he doesn't lose popularity there. I don't do self-promos that often. Alright, we are resting our slow champs to get the ring XP. Cool. I don't want to spend more money yet on logistics. We still have a fixed match, so I don't want another one. I don't need another one. We could use one of these. The random superstar can be in a PLE, but let's do the veto champ on Raw, because it can't be used on a PLE. So let's go ahead and do it. Who are their champs? That's Steve Blackman and Luna. Sure. We'll see how that works. And do I go ahead and sign somebody for Goldberg to fight? A red fight or a heel fighter would have worked for him too. The more contracts I get, the more effective that classically trained power card helps. So let's go heel And I'll leave it open to see if it's a fighter or a specialist, and hope that at least one of them shows up, because I can only do this once. Jeff Jarrett, Buff Bagwell. I don't mind either of those. Jarrett has more stamina, one more popularity, but is cheaper. I don't know why. Submission and basic morale. Casket and basic injury. Buff's 5 out of 5 promo, so maybe that's why. I didn't know that affected the cost so much. I think we're going to go Jeff Jarrett for, let's say, 4 weeks. And then, do I still leave this? So I think I'm going to do a call out from Jarrett onto Goldberg. Beautiful. And confirm booking. Only $15,000. We spent some money on Double J. That's JEFF, JARRETT, in case you didn't know. Ray and Canyon again. Canyon wins. 3 stars. Level 3. Nice. That rivalry is still not happening. It's unfortunate. Will this one start? No. Another 2-star match. This one did not start either. Ouch. I guess we could have put Jeff Jarrett in with Booker T. That's alright. Will this get to level 4? Can we get something going? Yes, that's a 3-star match. I don't know if the main event will be, so that's unfortunate. That worked to get to a level 2. Nice. And U.S. title on the line. Booker T defends it. Okay, 3.5 star. Didn't get a rivalry. That's okay. That's okay. We had Hugh with a lot of stamina to use, so. Alright, we got Macho Man, one half of the tag champs, against Hardcore Holly to kick things off for ECW. Macho Man wins level 3, 3 stars. Charity from Hogan, 5,000 fans. All local talent here. This should be 1.5 stars, I think. Highest popularity is 28 by Olaf Ostrovsky. 1 star. We did get a rivalry of the weird tag teams. There's Jake getting no popularity. Goldust has been signed by ECW, going up against Bobby Marquis. That's kind of an interesting matchup because I feel like Bobby's kind of on the line when it comes to, you know, what Goldust kind of made infamous, I guess, his storyline. 1.5 stars. That's unfortunate. They might make a better tag team. Trent Shaw has called out Disco Inferno. ECW is all about the local talent. If you recall, I did take their money down quite a bit. Although I guess it was... Oh yeah, it was ECW. They got Hogan, right? Jushin and Jericho. Do they still have a rivalry? This is for the title. Jushin keeps it. Yeah, they're at level 3. I feel like they went down at some point. I thought they were already that high. 4-star match, though. Fatal 4-way. Luna's not putting her title on the line. She wins, though. 3.5 star. Luna, Chyna finally get in a match together. Chyna's hurt for 4 weeks. And Maya T. Kirk and Daniel Wallace have started a rivalry. Tamara Ty-Cross called out Precious Silver. That's at level 4 now. Another Fatal 4-way. And another title not on the line. Interesting call. British Bulldog. So both champions win their Fatal 4-ways. No rivalries happening there. Precious Silver gets one more popular. Sting and Red Monsoon going at it again. Sting wins again. 3-star match. Wrath doing a self-promo got one better in popularity. So the tag champs are going to take a break from calling each other out. And now going to defend their titles again against Billy Kidman and Edge. Billy Kidman and Edge are the champions. So that kind of fits storyline-wise. They're both injured. But now Kane and Owen going against each other kind of makes sense, although they're still both heels. ECW had a good opener main event, not mid-card. I was the most I don't know, Raw was good. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I got 35,000 fans, made $87,000. ECW was killing it, but WCW has really turned things around with some awesome shows. Well, thank you, Dark Libre 86. I wonder how they come up with the handles, the social media handles for this. Like somebody's job is just to make up these when they're not superstars. Too much same stuff on WCW. Can we schedule some more triple threats or something? Fair. Intense trash talk. Well, it's not working. Donna and Sable are not good together, evidently. Ray going at it against Canyon, getting intense. Good. Disciple settles the score with Mongo. Well, yeah, they got a tables match going, but still no rivalry. Someone like Mysterio is always going to be second best when facing a real superstar like Canyon. AJ, sorry, let everyone down. Raven beats AJ Styles. Easy to do. Okay. ECW made barely more fans, but it's Raw. We need to pass. Oh, boy. We're not passing Raw. And they're still on the 2,000 arena crowd, so at least we're making more money than them. We got the Get Schooled 3, so we can actually look to play that potentially. We got the Health Spa for whatever the Solid Performer Challenge was. Seasonal Challenge. That's nice to have. Alright, so now we are 29,000 fans behind Raw, but still 30,000 ahead of ECW. 2 weeks to Fastlane. Hey, what stunt did you just pull? Yeah, sure. Because I vetoed. I guess it must have been Blackman, because look. Or no, it's for this week, right? I just played it last week. So he's messaged me about something happening this week. Interesting. Your fans want to see great matches, but they also want to watch a show with a variety of fights. At least tag, solo, male, female. Yeah, well, I only have 2 women, and you told me to rest Sable, so what do you want me to do? Really psyched. So Rey Mysterio wants to be on the PLE. We want a steel cage match to give me a special promotion. A steel cage match ends any rivalry. Are there any rivalries I want to end? Not in particular, because I kind of need them for the PLE. Like, I could do just a random matchup, but part of the perk is that you get extra fans per level of rivalry resolved. So, poo. I could do the tag match, I guess, now that the Outlaws are back. Then I'd have to find some other... I think that's what I did last time, right? I blew that off. It was the week after the PLE. I think yes. Because that'll give us quite a few fans. I could also do AJ and Raven. That would give us more fans. They have... Do they have more stamina? Hugh has quite a bit of stamina. AJ... Raven does not. Yeah, I think we're doing the tag match. Title match. Steel cage. Probably the main event. We can start with Let's do Flair and Hall. Let's do that in a title match too. We'll try to get some more fans this show. Catch up to Raw a little bit. Let's do the ladies. Try to finally get them something going. I guess it's going to go into the next PLE. So Jarrett and Goldberg did not work. Goldberg's gone down quite a bit in popularity because he's not been on the card. So let's go ahead and put them in. We could even do a fatal four-way. No, Booker's not doing so well. But we could put them in with Ray and Canyon. Jarrett, Goldberg, Ray, and Canyon. Or we could even try Goldberg and Disciple. And then have Jarrett call Booker T out since Disciple McMichael did not work. Let's try that. Let's have Disciple and Goldberg. We'll do a call out of Jarrett onto Booker T. And because who did I try to get Booker T matched up with? Hugh Morris. Well, it's okay. We'll switch some things around. Then I can do another call out from Canyon to Ray. And then maybe an advertising to make some money. AJ's a level 4 and pretty good on stamina, so let's do that. Since the steel cage costs so much, we'll try to cut down on cost everywhere else. We'll get that special promotion. That's beautiful. We still have everybody through the PLE, right? So I can possibly play that card on the PLE and be fine. Could also use one of those or both. We can put someone to the moon. Maybe I wait till the PLE to see like who's for sure going to stick around on the show, because I want to make sure it's somebody with a lot of stamina. Kind of the same with this, unless there's somebody I know like Flair. This will probably get him to level 15, which will give him another class option. I'm going to guess it's going to be, in reality it should be fighter or bruiser, but if it's giant or cruiser I'm going to laugh. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do this to Flair. And he's now level 16. Beautiful. So let's see what it is. Cruiser or bruiser? Well, we're going to go bruiser. I don't think anybody's ever mistaken Ric Flair for a cruiserweight, so it's unfortunate, because if he was a fighter, then we really could turn him heel and turn him into a heel fighter to go against Goldberg later, but who knows? Maybe Scott Hall takes the title from him. Let's confirm booking here. This looks like a pretty good show. I mean, these are nothing, I guess. That's not great. It's funny that Donna Matrix is actually more popular than the Disciple. Alright, we are not up first this time. Neither of their champion... Oh no, Blackman. So I must have vetoed Luna then. We got Vader and Sabu. I don't think they're in a rivalry. I thought Sabu's was somebody else. Oh, no, it must have paid off. So they're level 1 now, only a 2-star match. I don't think the tag team will beat that. They're up to a level 2. This seems really random. They signed the Hurricane. Or Gregory Helms. Shane Helms? What was he known as first? Shane Helms? That's a rivalry now. 2 stars. Self-promo. Maya got 1 more popular. Tamara and Precious, I think they're already a level 4, so no real reason for them to go at it, but 2.5 stars. They signed Beth Spartan, who did nothing on her promo. Sting and champion Steve Blackman against Bulldog and Hart. I like that tag team a lot better than Owen and Kane. The Hart Foundation is together. It's kind of cool when the AI kind of accidentally does that. 3.5 stars. ECW. Now we got Goldust tagging with Lurch against. So Olaf can be the new Ralphus, I guess, with Jericho. I kind of liked him better with Chester, but. So I guess that other tag team rivalry did not start because this one's now level 1. That was not a good match. That's a level 4 now. Trent Shaw and Chester. There's a lot of local talent being used here. 1 star. We got another self-promo from Hogan. He's yet to do anything in the ring, which, I mean, his stamina was super low when I traded him. That's why I traded him. Now we got 2 more local talents against Giant and Bobby Marquis. I'm going to guess Giant and Bobby win this one. Yeah. This is a bad show for ECW. Psycho Sid with the self-promo. Holly and Savage. This should be good because they're in a level 3. Now level 4. 4-star match. Nice. Alright. I think this should be a banger. Title match. Flair defends it. 4 stars. Level 3 rivalry. Great. Did this work? No, it did not. We cannot get anything new to happen. Can this finally work? Donna beats Sable, and we got the rivalry in a 3-star match. Nice. AJ lost 3 popularity, but $10,000. Thank you. Can Goldberg beat the Disciple? Yes. 2 stars, we got a rivalry. That's fine. Level 4 between Canyon and Ray. Nice. Tag team titles on the line inside a steel cage. The New Age Outlaws win it back. This is the 3rd time they've been champions. 4.5 stars. Glorious. We got amazing booking. Is that the 2nd time we've done that? Yeah. ECW was pretty terrible except for their main event. Raw was decent, but we hopefully gained some ground here. Raw got 42,000. C. Blackman and Sting are a great tag team. Do with that what you will. ECW only 29,000. Bobby Marquis and Giant are a great tag team. And almost 52,000 fans. Beautiful. Only $54,000, but that's because we had a steel cage match. We are up over 200,000 though. Flair got revenge on Hall. Dog and Gun versus Credible Morris ended with a bang. Glad to see Dog have a final word. Great WCW tonight. Started strong, ended strong. Credible Morris have absolutely no chemistry as a tag team. So those were 2 tag teams with no chemistry getting a 4.5-star match. Cool. Dog and Gun are new champions. Well, they have terrible chemistry. Match with Flair was so good. Scott Hall came up short. Styles trying to sell us stuff tonight, but at least it was entertaining. Don't understand the fuss about what's wrong with Canyon. Why do they hate on Canyon? We got that special promotion. We are now only 19,000 fans behind Raw, and ECW has fallen way behind. They're over 50,000 fans behind. And they're the ones with The Rock as their champ. The Rock has not been on a show recently, I don't think. We cannot, well, we can, but it'll cost twice as much to do talent scout searches. Hopefully we won't have to. He got payback. This means war. I'm going to be honest, feeling a little unappreciated. You just won the tag team titles in the main event, Billy. The problem is if I don't give him the bonus now, he will come back and ask for $100,000, or he'll leave the show probably. I do have the money now, and since if he wasn't a champion, I would let him go because he and Road Dogg are not good together. So I'll give him $50,000. I don't think I have the card that helps morale, so we'll go with that. And he got majorly increased in his morale. All right, Billy, now stop complaining. Booker T wants to be in the main event, and Flair wants to be in the main event. That's my U.S. champ and my world champ. We can probably do both without knowing Triple H's challenge. It's risky, but they both got happier. Do not book your most popular bruiser, which is Scott Hall. What will you give me? Bad timing to reduce the length of a contract by 1 week. Not amazing, but we'll see if we can do it. So they want main event, and Ray Ray just wants to be on the show next week. So for Booker and Flair to be in the main event, and for Hall to not be booked, I feel like it would need to be a tag team match, or even a triple threat, I guess, where somebody's running in. Maybe Jarrett runs in on Booker. Is there a fatal four-way I could do? Goldberg and Disciple, maybe? Goldberg, Disciple, but that's three faces and a heel. Maybe I just put these three together. And Jarrett runs in on Booker and hope that maybe Flair and Hall's rivalry goes up, and then we don't worry about the bad timing card. Let's do it. We've not done very many triple threat matches, so let's do Booker, Hall, Flair, no title. We will do a run-in from Mr. Jarrett on Booker. They don't have a rivalry, but it knows that I want to do that. It's Fighter Bruiser Specialist. Should be pretty good. Very popular people. 3 of my top, if not my top. We can do Sable and Donna again. And maybe we do that for the title as our opener. We can do Disciple and Goldberg again. These guys don't need to go because they're already... We need new tag team opponents without signing anybody. We did Raven and Canyon before. I don't remember if they had chemistry or not. They might have been okay. What if we do like Raven and Just Incredible? The EC-Dub guys. It's either that or Mango? Mongo switches to heel. Or we just don't worry about it. Maybe Mongo against Incredible will get hurt. Shoot. We need another match though. And I don't want to spend money on talent scouts because it costs more. It's all double. I don't want to sign somebody just to fill the show, so I think we risk Just Incredible getting hurt, and we do him and Mongo. Sure. We don't have anything special going on match type wise, but we have a title match. That should be fine. I think the popularity of these guys in a level 3 should outweigh this random matchup. I would think a women's title match would outdo that one. Maybe we switch these just in case. I don't think Goldberg and Disciple will outdo that one. So, what else can we do? We don't need any call-outs, so we can do AJ with another, let's say, advertising. Is there anybody close level-wise? So we haven't done a training promo yet, but everybody's 11 or 12, so not really helpful. We can do a self-promo from Ray. Are there any other challenges we want to make sure we complete? Every match is a different match type. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that without spending a lot of money and ruining a lot of stamina. I've still only bought one power card because we've been getting so many through challenges. We might do that by the end of the show, which Kind of too late for the homecoming card. 10 shows with interference. We are doing another one of those at least, so none of those getting anywhere close. We could do another upgrade, but that's going to cost some money. But we're trying to get more fans. That gets us falls count anywhere. That gets us a tornado tag. Let's go and do one of these. We're having a really cheap show, so let's spend some money on logistics. And the last thing we'll do, let's do another advertising. Make some moolah. Beginner's luck. Does it get school 2? Who's that for? AJ Styles would be increased by 15. He's my lowest popularity. Wow. Donna Matrix has been a superstar. Just a straight up superstar. Is there anybody with super high stamina that we know we're going to be keeping? AJ, Jeff Jarrett. We just go ahead and extend him. I'm going to go ahead and extend Jeff Jarrett. And then we'll play. We're going to wait to play the Classically Trained maybe next week because I might sign somebody else. Alright. I think that's the show. We are not doing what Triple H wants because Scott Hall is on the show. Let's go. Alright, we're up first again. Let's see if Sable can hold off Donna Matrix to keep her title. She does. 3-star match. Rivalry stayed at level 1. That kind of sucks. AJ, popularity took a pretty big hit that time, but making the money. Random match here between Justin Credible and Mongo. Let's see if Justin gets hurt. 1.5. Did not get hurt, but he did lose, so it did its part. Ray got 2 popularity. Disciple and Goldberg. Goldberg wins level 2. It's a 3-star match. Hopefully the main event's 3-star because those guys are very, very popular. Canyon gets all sorts of money for only 3 popularity. We'll see if Jarrett and Booker T. Scott Hall gets the win. We didn't extend the Hall Flair rivalry or get the Jarrett Booker T rivalry going. Raw signs Chavo Guerrero to go up against Kane. What a matchup. Kane is now hurt for 4 weeks. He did get the win. Danielle Wallace gets that up to a level 3. These 2 ladies are still in a level 4 rivalry, so this should be stale at this point. 2-star match. Maya goes up 1. Oh, they have Hurricane and Kane, but they didn't. They can make the tag team against Mark Marrow and Red Monsoon. They've got some random combinations. And this is how did none of these guys already in a tag rivalry? I could swear they just were last week. Beth Spartan gets them some fans. Sabu, Vader, and Sting. Both Sabu and Vader could be injured here. They are in a rivalry. Vader is hurt for 3 weeks. He did get the win and got the rivalry going. So that's good for us since Raw's in the lead. Hollywood Hogan's finally in a match. It's against Liger, who's already in a rivalry with Jericho. So we'll see if there's a run in there. Jake and Giant. Giant's very angry. He got a win. 2-star. Nothing going. Hardcore Holly 1 popularity. Terrible, terrible matchup between Trent Shaw and Chester. Chester gets the victory in a 1-star match. Lurch, what? They went almost all local talent here. 1 popularity. Bobby and Goldust. I like this matchup. I'd like them more as a tag team probably, but They finally got the rivalry, only a star and a half. Now we got Jericho and Olaf calling out to get a level 2 on Goldust and Lurch. And here's Jushin Liger against Hollywood Hogan. Title is not on the line. Should be a decent match, even though they have nothing going. 3.5 stars. Wow, that's even better than I thought. Alright, we had the best opener and the best main event and the best second mid-card and almost the best first mid-card. So we should for sure gain some ground here. 40,500 fans, got lots of money because our show was super cheap and we upgraded something. The backstage crew, I think. Alright, Jarrett attacked Booker T. Well, we've had a call-out, we've had a match, and we've had a run-in, and they still don't have a rivalry going. Liked WCW, Scott Hall proving himself the best of the bunch. Well, we will see if he can win the title this week. Ray's looking good on the mic. Canyon doesn't think so, though. Just Incredible going to get run into the ground. Well, he's a pretty good trade contender, I think, right now. Goldberg's winning run continues. Who can end the streak? That's a pretty cool tweet for a created superstar that, they don't know that it's actually Goldberg. Really varied show. Glad to hear it. It was so intense when Disciple and Goldberg went at each other. Tension was palpable. That's a Jim Ross quote there. And Scott Hall settled the score with Booker T. I mean, I guess they had a rivalry before. Scott Hall moved on to the world title, though. All right. Did we gain ground on Raw? No. 43,000 fans. What are they doing differently? They did not have a good show. Only 24 for ECW, who used a lot of local talent. All right, we did not get any card that week because we didn't do the challenge. We are now 22,000 fans behind Raw, but 69 ahead of ECW. Neither Raw nor ECW have gotten their first GM trophy yet. Alright, we are probably going to say no to all of these people and just use our classically trained card, unless we can give them the low ball. So Hugh Morris is not happy, so we can't give him the low ball. 5 weeks for 54,000. We're going to say no. He's also not in a rivalry, right? Yeah. So he actually might... Ooh, I didn't think about that. What if I actually want to let somebody go? I guess I could throw them in a trade. Disciple is not happy either, but he's also only in a level 2 rivalry. Thanks for your work, the. I guess I didn't look at his nickname. Hey, Friendlix. Friendly? How do you pronounce your name? Let's not renew that one. AJ Styles. Same thing. He is happy, so I could lowball him. Let's do 37. Moderate decrease, so now he's down to content, but at least we got him. Scott Hall is happy as well. He might be my world champ after this. Let's say no. Yeah, we're going to play the classically trained. Billy Gunn's coming down with something. What? Good idea for me to come to work. Well, he's not in anything. He is a tag team champion. Okay. Well, we don't want to make him mad again for sure. Listen up, I've got a real beef with Booker T. He's taking stuff. He keeps taking my stuff from the fridge, and I've had enough of it. I've had enough of his disrespect and want to settle things in the ring with him. Yes. Can you guys actually start a rivalry? Because I've tried for 3 weeks now. Ensure that your least popular available bruiser is in a match to get a veto star. Oh, I forgot to play the veto random superstar. Dang it. I'll have to remember that for the next PLE. I do think that I will play this week. Retain your fans. Special promotion. We will maybe sign somebody. Okay, we've got AJ with 6 weeks. Hall with 1 week. Hugh with 1 week. Jarrett with 3. Disciple with 1. So that's 5 people. So if I sign one more, I can get 3 free weeks for all of them. Let's go ahead and buy this before I forget. Fastlane, PLE boost. We're going to have a main event of Scott Hall, Ric Flair for the world title. Somewhere on here will be Donna and Sable for the women's title. Donna could get hurt. We will hope she does not. Although her stamina is low, so we could do call-outs through to the next PLA since they're only at a level 1. Ray and Canyon are in a match. We'll just get them on this show first. AJ and Raven are in a match. Booker and Jarrett, was that for this week? Promise Jeff Jarrett a match against Booker T this week. So let's go ahead. That might be a fatal 4-way with one of these others. Jarrett, Booker T. And I'm still not doing... Who's my least popular bruiser? Hugh Morris. We could do Hugh and Road Dogg as a random match. Or we could just throw him into a random match. Because I would like to get a Vito Star. Alright, who between Raven and AJ or Ray or Canyon do we want to put into this? Or we put Hugh into this one. That'd be kind of random. But it would be a bruiser fighter. Is it 2 faces in a triple threat that make it better, or 2 heels? Or does it change? I feel like in reality it would be 2 heels, because then the face has to kind of work uphill, but I wouldn't mind Ray or Canyon being the US champion though, so we could put those 2 in this match and then just have Hugh maybe with Goldberg and Disciple. Let's make this a fatal 4-way. We will put Jarrett and Booker T title match. What are your specialties? Falls count anywhere. Wait, so Hell in a Cell, falls count anywhere, submission, Hell in a Cell. Do I not have Hell in a Cell? I sure don't. Falls count anywhere was who? Canyon. It's extreme stamina. The PLE bonus is extreme rules. Maybe we just do like a tables match. That's probably going to go here. Actually, that might be the opener. Maybe that's the opener. Sable, no holds barred or special guest referee. What about Extreme Rules? Because I don't have either of those. Hall and Flair, submission or tornado tag. Scott Hall is the one with the submission specialty? That makes sense. I feel like just a normal match will probably do pretty well for that one. Title match, very popular people. Alright, and then this is Goldberg and Disciple. Did it say he has to be in a match? Is in a match. Ugh. I could put him in with these guys. Potentially. Who else do I have? Road Dogg. I mean, I wouldn't mind those guys starting something. Or I sign somebody. I look for a face, fighter, or specialist. I want that Veto Star card. Maybe I just put him in here. It doesn't have to mean anything. Commissioner goal met. Alright, I mean, it's a level 4 rivalry. We could do that even inside. Maybe I don't want to spend more money. Alright, and then this is probably Disciple and Goldberg. So we got tables match, extreme rules, and then everything else is normal. Advertising from Mungo. Oh, he's level 1. Probably not. Well, he might get traded. We'll see. We need to maybe sign 2 people to call out the Outlaws. So let's look probably here. Heel. Let's do one search there. Stevie Ray, Robert Roode and Eddie Pop are no longer on whatever shows they were before. Stevie Ray, Alex Wright, Mark Henry. If I could find D'Lo, Mark Henry and D'Lo would be cool. He's a fighter. But I can't do another search. Yes, no, I can't. I could if I just do it like this, but I'm afraid it'll be faces that pop up. Who are my other heels I have nothing for? Just Incredible. He technically could go with somebody else to call out the Outlaws. Let's just hope maybe D'Lo pops up. Animal, Meng, Al Snow. There weren't any other heels, were there? No, they were all faces that popped up. Dang it. Any of these guys go well, just Incredible? I guess ECW-wise, maybe. Well, Al Snow's a face. It's Bruiser, Fighter, Road Dogg, Billy Gunn. Just Incredible's a specialist. I could also just sign 2 of them. Alex Wright. What about Alex Wright's cool dance moves and sexual chocolate? Stevie Ray would work if he's NWO. I could also reunite Harlem Heat if I make him face. Ooh. This is tough. It doesn't have to be like a real tag team, I guess. Alex Wright and Mark Henry. For some reason, I just think that'll work. I don't have that much money. But if I give them 3 weeks, how much is 3 weeks? 53,000. So it's going to be 100K. It barely gives me enough. But I haven't added them here yet. Ouch. Is there a heel? Rangvald? Rude is cheaper and has high stamina. gotta do something. We're gonna get Alex Wright. He's got a level 4 promo, that's nice. We're gonna do him for 3 weeks, because then we can immediately extend him for 3 weeks. And then I'd have to do nothing but advertising promos if I get Mark Henry. Because the show itself is not costing that much. Or did I just go cheap and get Robert Roode? I feel like I go cheap and get Robert Roode. Okay. Bobby, come to the team. We will do a tag team call out of Wright and Roode on the Outlaws. And hope that works. And we will do... Road Dogg can do a... yeah, let's do self-promo because his popularity is going down. And maybe another advertising from Justin Credible. I don't care too much about his popularity because his stamina is terrible. He'll probably be in a trade. Alright, so now that we have lots of people with contracts, we're going to do the classically trained power card. And it's going to apply to AJ Roode, Scott Hall, Jeff Jarrett, Alex Wright, Disciple, and Hugh Morris. Beautiful. So now those guys are locked up for much longer. We still have a contract negotiation here for 4 weeks. We can do a... Oh, because I'm using everybody. Yep. To the moon. None of these guys. AJ's in a match. I think I'm going to save that till, again, after trading. That's for Roode. Wouldn't be terrible, but I don't have him for that long. We don't have enough money to really buy anything up here. So I think that's going to be it. And yeah, let's confirm booking here. And show costs not that much. It's just signing people that cost a lot. Alright, up first is Raw. They left 3 slots unfilled. We've got Wrath and the Hurricane against Mark Miro and Red Monsoon in a tables match. That's not the same tag team, is it? I guess, yeah. I have a hard time keeping track of their tag teams, obviously. 3-star match. Level 3 rivalry. Blackman gets them some fans. That's unfortunate for me. They do have enough women for the lady tag team titles. Again, I said this last episode, but I was kind of hoping that we could avoid the women's tag team titles since this is an Attitude Era recreation. But they signed enough local talent, and they still got like 3 or 4 more women on their roster. 2.5 stars, Danielle Wallace and Precious Silver are your tag team champions. Owen, Sting, and Chavo. I don't think any of these guys have anything going. Sting's won every match he's been in, I think. Good for him. Luna's defending her title against Maya, even though I think she's still in a rivalry with China. Maya's the champion now, 3 stars. And Maya's in a rivalry, I think, with Danielle Wallace, who's now a tag champion. So, and their main event's U.S. Championship between the champ British Bulldog and Sabu. Both could be injured here. British Bulldog gets the win. He is hurt for 3 weeks. 4-star match. They were not in a rivalry because Sabu was in a rivalry with Vader, and Vader is hurt, I think. So, pretty good show from Raw, actually. ECW, Giant still very angry, going up against the largest cruiserweight in the world, Jake Xanadu. Giant's up... That's a level 1, only 2-star match. Bobby Marquis calls out Goldust for a level 2. Hardcore Holly is in a rivalry with somebody else. I think it's Macho Man, yet he's going up against Trent Shaw. This shouldn't be very good. Somehow still 2 stars. Undertaker's out there doing charity promos for 5,000 fans. This is not a tag team title match, but it is the tag champs. Finally, The Rock's on the show. His stamina is up to 82 because he has not been on the card, I don't think, the last 4 weeks. His popularity was at 100 last month, and now it's down to 65 because they've totally avoided him. Anyway, they're going against the awesome team of Disco Inferno and Chester. Maybe I could trade for Disco. Oh, I already tried the call out. If the call out with Alex Wright and Bobby Roode doesn't work, maybe I trade for Disco Inferno and make the Dancing Fools. Psycho Sid up 3 popularity. We got Jericho and Ralphus, aka Olaf, against Goldust and Lurch Evans. Jericho and Olaf, it's a 2-star match. Nothing else happening. Adrian Williams calls out Olaf to get that to level 2. We got the TV title on the line. Is Hollywood Hogan about to become the ECW television champion? It might be worse if he's not. He sure is. He is the TV champion. Liger's hurt for 4 weeks. It's a 4-star match. We got some work to do. Opening up with a tables, fatal 4-way U.S. title match. Booker T puts it up against Rey Mysterio, Kanyon, and Double J. Canyon's your new U.S. champion. That rivalry is done. 4.5 star match. Booker T and Jarrett's rivalry continues. That's a level 2, but now there won't be a title involved. So we got to find somebody to go up against Kanyon. Mongo lost 5 popularity, but got us $10,000. Disciple and Goldberg, maybe 3 stars. Your rivalry's gone up a little bit. Only 2.5, but it is level 3 now. Tag team call it did not work. So we still have some options there to see who goes up against the Outlaws for their titles. Donna Matrix and Sable Extreme Rules match. Donna could get hurt here. If she does, I hope she's not the champion. She is the champion. And she's not hurt. Level 2, 4.5 stars. Way to go, Donna Matrix. She is a secret weapon in this roster. Road Dogg did nothing for his popularity. That's unfortunate. We got kind of a random triple threat. AJ and Raven do have a level 4 rivalry, but Hugh Morris is thrown in just because Triple H wanted him in a match this week. Hopefully it doesn't ruin it. Hugh Morris won. Only 2.5 stars. Probably would have been better without him, but what can you do? Just Incredible, $10,000, down 9 popularity. I'm definitely going to be trading him. Scott Hall, Ric Flair, one-on-one world title. Ric Flair defends it in a 4-star match. So we had 2 4.5-star matches, and it was not a Ric Flair title match. But that rivalry is complete. We had by far the best opener. We tied for the best second match. By far the best mid-card. Almost the best last mid-card. And then we all had 4-star main events. So I did have the best overall show. The only one with amazing booking. Does it come through in the fans? Let's see. Raw got almost 120,000 fans. ECW got, not even 100,000. Paul Heyman is struggling. I mean, Hollywood Hogan's his TV champion, though, so there's that. In WCW, 137. Okay, we did not catch Raw, but we caught up a little bit. We made good amount of money. We're going to make more through trades, so that's nice. I'd give WCW a B. Good shows for sure, but haven't blown me away. Why did Disciple just keeps getting himself DQ'd against Goldberg, I guess. Don't know why. Rivalry between Flair and Hall got settled. Yep. WCW was amazing. Just me, but I think the perfect triple threat match is... Okay, so that answers my question. It should be 2 faces and 1 heel. And I had 2 heels and a face, but I guess I could have thrown another random face in the match, like Mongo or somebody. Hard to defend your title in a multi-man match. Really thought Booker was going to do it. Great job by Canyon. Yeah, Canyon's been impressive. For some reason, there's some hater on here that doesn't like to see him. But Rockets response from Toronto for their boy Robert Roode. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. One intense match. Jarrett and Booker T must hate each other. Hugh Morris winning a match, losing streak's over. Yeah, it was a triple threat that he was randomly thrown into. WWE makes a good pickup with Alex Wright. We get the Veto Star. And there you see we're not even 5,000 fans behind Raw. And here we are over halfway, and Raw and ECW still haven't done 5 seasonal challenges. Well, I think 2 million fans also gets you a GM trophy, so they might get to that before us at least. They both have bigger budgets than me, but we're about to change that with trades probably. We are on the trade order first. The first person I would like to trade is Just Incredible. He has no rivalry going, super low stamina, and his popularity's gone down, so preferably I'd like to trade him to ECW, because, you know, that's where he belongs. Technically, I could trade Scott Hall too. I wish I would have signed Stevie Ray now, because I could have done Stevie and Scott, like NWO against DX. Although it would have been Bruiser, so maybe not. Do we trade Justin and Scott together just for some cash, maybe? Otherwise, Rey Mysterio's stamina is not great. He could get traded. Canyon's a champ now. We don't want to trade him. Hugh Morris hasn't been doing much, although he did just win a match. Mongo I said I'd trade. I want to keep the guys with high stamina because I can probably use them. Let's at least put Justin... I guess I clicked it there. Oh, I already had him over there. I guess it doesn't matter. Scott Hall's my most popular person. I've done that, I think, every time. I traded Hogan. First PLE I traded the Giant. He was one of my most popular. Okay, who's going after Canyon? A face. Mongo could be it. Preferably, it can't be Ray because they just wrapped up. So maybe I need to trade for a face. It could be anything. Let's see, that's almost 125,000. Do you have a face with... Their world champ is popularity 47 because he's not been in matches like for a month. I don't know if he was hurt. He did a promo there on the PLE, but you get a plus 10 bonus for being the champ. Although I don't know that it shows it here. He might be 57, I guess, right now. It might not show it during the trade screen. Anyway, I don't think they're giving me him because he's their champ. It would be interesting to try, because he's not very expensive with 95 stamina. And I ruined their championship, but maybe it's good that it's on a 47 popularity guy. Sting would be wonderful, but he's in a rivalry and not great stamina. So who does ECW have? Jackie's 100 stamina. Somebody last episode called out Eddie Guerrero, and I didn't trade for him because he didn't have stamina. Now he does. And I think I can get him, even if I change him maybe to a face. But I also just saw that The Rock, who is their double champ, has 38 popularity. Lots of stamina. That could be maybe another trade I try. get The Rock back. We had him, I think, in the beginning, didn't we? Undertaker is pretty high stamina-wise, too. ECW has a lot of people. Let's try just Eddie, and that's overvalue. That would be 129, and I'm giving them 122. But Hall is way more popular and has more ring XP. No. Is it close? Keep talking. Let's try just 20. Really? Okay, well, I will do pretty much what is straight up. Paul, come on. Can I add somebody else and just try more money? Hugh Morris, or probably Hugh Morris. Alright, so that's 98. Let's call it 99. It's just under one. 50 plus 25, 75. Try something like that. Would I just try 18,000 and I added 25? Maybe try this. I'm gonna run out of trade attempts before too long. Oh, sure. Well, do I get rid of Hugh Morris? Trading away 3 guys for not much money. I think I keep Hugh Morris, and I take this down to 16. Okay, I guess Paul Heyman hates us. And now I'm out of trade attempts. Wow. That sucks. I wish they would, like, counter or something. Like, hopefully we get something worth trading here. They want to take all our money, pretty much, for Undertaker and Chester. No. I've never been so bad at trading. And we don't even get something from Raw. Well, that was not good. Jarrett is happy because he got his match with Booker T. Disciple wants to go against somebody other than Goldberg. Fine. Maybe he'll do a tag match with Scott Hall since he's still on the show. Rey Mysterio would like to run a main event match. Sure. I don't know what you're going to do, but main event it is. Extreme Rules. Alright. Well, that ended poorly. Sorry for being so terrible at trading. I don't know why Paul Heyman was so against that. Maybe because he already has so many superstars he doesn't want more. I don't know. Or maybe because Scott Hall has a short-term contract, he wanted to avoid that. I don't know. But that did show that even if you overpay, I was asking for less in return valuation-wise than what I was giving, and he still didn't want to do it. And there was no rivalry, nothing really that would throw things off. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll stop there, and next time we pick up, we will get to month number 4, and we'll see what we can do with more or less the same roster we had. Although we picked up Alex Wright and Bobby Roode that we're going to do something with. We'll see if we need to turn anybody face or heel to make this all work. Hopefully we have enough people with enough stamina to actually fill a card this week. And yeah, we'll see about it. So thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, appreciate any likes or subscriptions. And please, in the comments, let me know if there's anything more you want to see. I just saw a comment, Rick versus Ray. I might have to try it. We might have to do Ray in the main event, maybe for the title somehow. See if a rivalry comes out with somebody else. Who knows? I'll have to think about it. But till next time, thanks everyone. Shoe Shack Redemption's out.